Hi, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to the Maitri Project. We're 7 minutes late today and very sorry for that. Sometimes there are technical issues, but look at who is there on the screen. We're all compressed and collapsed because there are these two young boys. We've been very fondly associated with them for so long, and they're here. So, welcome to Match My Talent's Maitri show, and that's Baava and Blue Door Project.
Thank you so much.
And one
Thank you
of
so
them
much.
is Baava, one of them is Blue Door. We are going to play this Guess Who is Who a game for a bit. Let's see if our audience can figure out who's Baava and who's Blue Door. I wish this was like a real event and we could play this game of identify, but three of us have to look at each other and figure it out. But I'm seriously very curious why the name Baava and Blue Door. ये क्या नाम है भाई?
Okay, so this question we have encountered with many times so far. Okay. For information, I am Baava, also known as Hansal Suthar. That's my real name. Baava, why Baava? Baava because of my look, first of all, and second, my love for mountain. So mountain inspires me a lot. I keep going to mountains, and there was this series going on my private, this personal blog and all, where I used to write like Baava in the hills, Baava in the hills. So that's how this Baava happened to be my artist name, and now everybody knows me as Baava. And over to you, Blue Door. Why Blue Door?
Why Blue Door?
Yeah, Blue Door is because again, like Baava हिल्स का शौकीन है, बाहर दुनिया का शौकीन है, पहाड़ियों का शौकीन है. मैं कमरे में बंद रहने का शौकीन हूँ और मैं दरवाजे के पीछे काम करता हूँ. तो मैं कहीं से देयर केम अ मूवी इन 2014 और उसका ब्लू का पूरा थीम था, स्पाइडरमैन की कॉस्ट्यूम थी. एंड मैं कहीं से हॉस्टल में था, मैं ब्लू पेंट बकेट ले आया और मैंने पूरा अपना डोर ब्लू पेंट कर दिया. सारे हॉस्टल के सारे डोर्स आयरन में ग्रे थे और वो ब्लू कर दिया और दूर से वो ब्लू डोर दिखता था. और फिर लोग रूम नंबर नहीं पूछते थे. फिर कुछ रिकॉर्डिंग करनी होती थी, जैम करना होता था, तो मैं बोलता था ब्लू डोर पे आ जाना. तो वहां से ब्लू डोर ही रह गया. सो या दैट वाज ब्लू डोर.
यस.
बट हमने सुना है कि एक अंधा एक काना राम मिलाई जोड़ी, बट like but right, yeah, one totally outdoor a person, one confined into the rooms, and I believe you both make music together.
या वो बाहर की दुनिया का अंदर का सब आते रहता है सब, तो उससे that's how we do it.
So this is like a proper homogeneous mix.
काफी homogeneous है यार. मतलब बाहर का अंदर का, अंदर का बाहर का is like Baava Blue Door.
Yes.
I think this itself is like a story in itself, and of course, and you both are such storytellers. So before I must tell my audience that Blue Door is in Bangalore right now, and Baava is in Delhi right now, and they have been doing live streaming of their new project, which is called Dastan, and it is a very fascinating story of why Dastan, and what is Dastan, and what is so unique about Dastan, and it better be from their own mouths and from their own hearts itself. So over to you, Baava and Blue Door. Please tell us all about what is Dastan. Please don't miss a word, because it's really intriguing to all of us at Match My Talent, and we really want our audience to also know about it. And then over to you for the entire performance. So the show must go on, and over to you. See you around.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, hello everybody. This is Baava and Bluedoor Project Live. We are really happy that we are here, and thank you so much, Match My Talent and Maitri Project, for giving us this space. First of all, what is Baava and Bluedoor? So, as you know, the story of Baava and Bluedoor, but the story about Baava and Bluedoor Project is that music coincidentally played a very big role in our story of becoming Baava and Bluedoor Project. So we met each other in a musical event in one of our own college, SEPT University, Ahmedabad. And that's how we came to know each other, and then we jammed for a couple of sessions. But after long 5-6 years after we met in Delhi again, and so we had the story in our mind, and we were like, let's do something together. And when we thought about it, what to be done together, I have this emotions and lyrics in me. I can sing. he's a production guy, and got together as a Baava and Bluedoor project. So I want to talk about Dastan. I think Bluedoor will tell you more about why Dastan and what is Dastan. Over to you, Bluedoor.
Yeah, so we were very much into. I think why we got together was that we were very passionate about making original music. I think I was looking for someone who would want to write Hindi original music, and I think Baava came up with the idea that he had an epiphany back in the mountains that, nature is trying to tell us some stories. And that's how we started Dastan, which literally means in Farsi, it means story. So we thought ki rather than, putting what everyone does is they would write songs, they would have an inventory of songs, they release it together, and that's an album. We thought that rather than writing, throwing all these couple of songs, हमने सोचा कि हम एक पूरा का पूरा एक story board तैयार करते हैं. So we wrote that entire story. We divided this into 5 chapters, and that's how it happened that every story or every chapter of that story is an emotion. And that फिर उस emotion को लेके हमने 5 गाने लिखे, which is chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5. And we're releasing it in the same order. It's supposed to be played in that order. So we are sort of, जैसे web series होती है उसी तरह ये एक musical series है जहाँ 5 गाने हैं, they're trying to sell you. So the video element is very important. That's why we're releasing the videos after that. First song is the opening, which literally is the title track, which is called Dastan. Now Dastan, अगर आप सोचिए कि आप ही प्रोटैगनिस्ट हैं, आप ही इस मेन कैरेक्टर, इस स्टोरी के मेन किरदार हैं, मेन कैरेक्टर हैं, तो इस तरह से सोचिए कि आप कहीं जा रहे हैं और आपने वो जर्नी शुरू की है और आपको पता है आप खुश हैं, यू लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू इट, थोड़ा सा एक उत्साह है, एक्साइटमेंट है, जर्नी का अपना एक मजा है, आप आसपास ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हैं, एक एंटिसिपेशन है, एक ईगरनेस है कि मैं जहां जा रही हूं मुझे अच्छा लगेगा. तो that way Dastan came out, which is the the entire thing का पहला chapter, again called Dastan. I think so again it's a journey song. First chapter is called Dastan, and I think Baava will take over from here. Listen to him, everyone, presenting the first chapter, Dastan.
Thank you so much, Bluedoor. So just close your eyes and think about a situation that you are just taking an escape route from this chaotic city life. As of now, it is not, but still, the city life is really chaotic. So just think about, you have packed your bag, you're just stepping out of your house, you got inside the bus, you're just roaming around and looking out of the window, exploring nature and elements. And here we go. Dastan. ये हवा का सरसराहना, यूं पत्तों का फड़फड़ाहना, जुगनों का यूं जगमगाना, बारिश का यूं बेहिसाब बरसना, बात की गहराइयां, अनकही ये बात, अनसुनी कहानियां, अनकही ये बातें, अनसुनी कहानियां, ख्वाहिशों का ये दास्तां है, कोई कह रहा दिल से सुन दे जरा, दास्तां है, कोई कह रहा दिल से सुन दे जरा. Thank you. So this was Dastan.
So yeah, that was the first chapter. Happy, anticipation, excitement. अब आप सोचिए कि जहां आप जा रहे थे अब वहां पहुंच गए हैं, जर्नी खत्म हो चुकी है, लेकिन एक्साइटमेंट खत्म नहीं हुआ है, क्योंकि वो जगह जो कि अनजानी थी, या शायद आप पहले वहां जा चुके थे लेकिन आपका घर नहीं था, आप कहीं से भाग के आए हैं, ये नई जगह या ये नया जहां आपको आप घर जैसी फील देता है. आपको महसूस होता है कि आप अजनबी नहीं हैं, आप अनजाने नहीं हैं, आप अपने हैं. आपको पूरा भरमार प्यार मिलता है, आपको लगता है मैं यहीं क्यों नहीं रहता, यही मेरा घर क्यों नहीं है. तो दैट इज द सेकेंड चैप्टर, वेरी मच फोकी, very interesting. This is Jahan. Again, over to Baava.
Thank you so much, Bluedoor. So आप पहुंच गए हो जहां पहुंचना है. आपको घर की याद भी आ रही है, बट वो जहां जैसा लग रहा है, घर जैसा लग रहा है, आजू बाजू के लोग आपको फैमिली वाली फील भी दे रहे हैं. सोचिए तो आपको कैसी फील आती है. दिस सॉन्ग इज कॉल्ड जहान. मारू और मनडो हरकायो छबिरू धड़कन में धक धक के वो नाद छे. दिलथी हूँ दूर छुप दिलथी छुपा से जाने कि वो आवण कयो संवाद छे. कि वो आवण कयो संवाद छे. कि वो आवण कयो संवाद छे. जहां है ये वहां से परे, अपनों से दिल चेहरे नए. जहां है ये वहां से परे, अपनों से दिल चेहरे नए. रूह में मेरे ये सांस है, गुनगुनाते लब मेरे पास है. खुशनुमा की जिंदगी एहसास है. अजनबी वादियां कुछ खास है. रूह में मेरे ये सांस है, गुनगुनाते लब मेरे अल्फाज है. खुशनुमा ये जिंदगी एहसास है. अजनबी वादियां कुछ खास है. यहाँ तो रिश्तों के किश्ते तो संग में तो सारे वो पल है. जो पल बिखरी सी मेरी ये दुनिया में खोए कल है. यहाँ तो भीनी सी मिट्टी की खुशबू में बसती है यादें. रातें ख्वाबों की यादों में यूं ही सहते के जागे. न गम है कोई न भरी याद है. जान है, न गम है कोई, न पहली याद है, दिल क्यों बता तो तू जान है, रूह में मेरी सांस है, गुनगुनाते अब मेरे पास है, खुशनुमा ये जिंदगी एहसास है, अजनबी वादियाँ कुछ खास है, रूह में मेरी ये सांस है, गुनगुनाते अब मेरे पास है, दूर है सभी कभी सब पास है, अजनबी वादियाँ कुछ खास है। So that was जहान, जो कि ये जहां से परे है, बट आप वहां पर हो, आपको घर वाली फीलिंग आ रही है, आपको सब कुछ अच्छा लग रहा है। वो ऑफिस के कैंटीन में बैठकर अकेले कॉफी का कप पीना उससे बेटर लगता है यहाँ पे 5-6 लोगों के साथ बैठकर रकाबी के अंदर चाय पीना, राइट? वहां पर अकेले अकेले शाम को मेट्रो में सफर करने से बेटर लगता है यहाँ पे छोटे बच्चों के साथ लगोरी खेलना। सो इसी तरह की फीलिंग से सब कुछ अच्छा लग ही रहा होता है। एट द सेम टाइम तुम्हारे अंदर से आवाज आती है कि ये सब कुछ हमेशा नहीं रहेगा, दिस इज नॉट परमानेंट, this is going to end very soon, probably not soon but after some time, kabhi na kabhi to ye khatam hona hai. So there is you who is happy and there is you who is confused. There is a constant fight between this you and this you. So this confusion, this anxiety happens to be one problem being at that happy jahan, because ultimately ये सब कुछ काल का ही तो खेल है, समय समाप्त होता है, सब कुछ समाप्त होता है। सो द नेक्स्ट सॉन्ग वी कॉल इट काल, एंड आई वुड लाइक टू रिक्वेस्ट ब्लूडोर टू शो यू समथिंग अबाउट काल।
थैंक यू बाबा। समय किसी के लिए वेट नहीं करता।
कौन हूँ भटका काल के जाल में, उलझन को तो है अब सुलझाना, को पाकर भी है खो जाना। There's a wanderer inside me who's running out of time. So it's sad, but who is to decide here what portals may unfold? क्या यकीन मैं ख्वाब हूँ, क्या यकीन गैरों को तो मैंने पहचाना, सबको ही तो खूब है जाना, पर खुद से
There's a wanderer inside me who's running out of time. But who's to decide here what photos may unfold? These portals of time are new pockets of creation. Seamless, but who's to abide here? There's stories to be told. Thank you.
So that was a fight. That was a fight, you and within you. So you heard the voice that you know that मैं कौन हूं, मैं कहां हूं, ये सब क्या हो रहा है, why I am butterflying in this jar of Kal. And then there is your voice, or there is this echo who is saying that these are the portals. It might not be an end of the story. It might be a new start. It might be a new beginning of a new story. So that's why you get to choose. You have to choose that what is right, what needs to be done. आपको A और B में से एक चीज के ऊपर डिसीजन लेना है, और ये फाइट के बाद there's this constant bigger question mark you are finding answer for. And this very answer, when you find it, it can be cha or it can be ra. You can decide whether you want to stay there. You can decide that whether you want to leave and you want to go back to the chaotic life. The decision up to you. But when that clarity happens, we call it jawab. That very much clarity is what you are looking for. Going out from this chaotic city life, going to that new Jahan that was meant to happen. That jawab is there within you. Just look at it. Look at yourself. Listen to the voices that is coming out of yourself. That's what we call answer. The fourth song, Jawab.
यार देखो, प्रीच नहीं करना, जो सही लगता है. लाइफ थोड़ी ऑटोमेटिक है, अपने आप ही पता चल जाएगा. बेबस बिखरी बेरुखी आधी जल रखी आधी बची. बेबस बिखरी बेरुखी जिंदगी आधी जल रखी आधी बची. खाब जैसे तिनका जल उठे तो बन जाए चिंगारी. खाब जैसे तिनका जल उठे तो बन जाए चिंगारी. ले चले जो अरमा खिल उठे वो राहें बंजारी. ले चले जो अरमा खिल उठे वो राहें बंजारी. सोच ले तो जान ले क्या है जवाब. खींच ले तो कशिए चिल्लम जिंदगी. सोच ले तो जान ले क्या है जवाब. खींच ले तो कश ले चिल्लम जिंदगी. कौन चला है साथ किसी के खुद को पकड़ ले. बैठ जाए हम लेकर आईना खुद से ही मिलने. सुख दुख का ये हर एक कतरा ना कम मिलेगा. हर एक बंदा भीतर से टूटा रोज मिलेगा. गौर से ये चलना सुन ले ओ नादा ऐसी ये बस्ती खुदा को भी आजमा रखे हैं ये तेरी क्या हस्ती देखो देखो बता चाहता है क्या खामोश क्यों रहा दस्तूर कैसा है ये चाहतों से फिर क्यों दूर दूर रहा ओ देखो देखो बता चाहता है फिर खामोश क्यों रहा दस्तूर कैसा है ये चाहतों से फिर क्यों दूर दूर रहा दे हवा क्यों फिर जला लाजवाब खींच ले तो कशे चिल्लम जिंदगी दे हवा तो फिर जला लाजवाब खींच ले तो कशे चिल्लम जिंदगी थैंक यू
सो कौन चला है साथ किसी के तो खुद को पकड़ ले बैठे जा लेकर के आई ना खुद से ही मिले दैट्स व्हाट दे आर सेइंग कि तुम खुद के साथ बैठो खुद से बात करो दैट्स वेयर द जवाब लाइज राइट सो ये जिंदगी की जो चिलम है भले ही थोड़ी सी बुझी हुई लगे भले ही थोड़ी सी बोरिंग भी लगे या बेबसी लगे बट रिमेंबर एक छोटा हवा का तिनका और एक छोटी सी चिलम एक बस कश लेके तो देखो चिलम फिर जल जाएगी ये जिंदगी फिर जल जाएगी उतनी ही रोशन उतनी ही लाजवाब बट यही पर तो है हमारी लाइफ का ट्विस्ट क्योंकि ये सब चीजें परमानेंट नहीं रहती जब हम वहां से यहां आएंगे या यहां से वहां जाएंगे हमें चाहिए कुछ 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 स्टेबिलिटी कुछ तो स्टेबिलिटी चाहिए क्योंकि हर बार हमारे पास यही सवाल जवाब की टोकरी आके खड़ी रह जाती है क्या हम ये चूज करें कि हमें क्या करना है या फिर हम ये चूज करें कि हमारे ये सारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज क्या है हमारे ऊपर फर्ज क्या है व्हाट इज इट दैट यू आर लुकिंग फॉर should I just go there and take care of my business should I just go there and pursue my passion what is the answer this question keeps coming to your mind और यही जवाब मिलने के बाद भी ये सवाल से तुम फिर और फिर एक साथ फाइट करते ही रहते हो और इसीलिए एक बार जवाब आने के बाद भी फिर से सवाल खड़ा हो जाता है और हम ये जानना चाहते हैं कि आखिर कब तक हम ये सवाल से जूझते रहेंगे कब तक हम ये सोचेंगे कि वो करे जो हमें करना पड़ रहा है या हम वो करे जो हम करना चाहते हैं सो दैट्स व्हाई द फाइनल कंक्लूजिंग सॉन्ग वी कॉल इज सवाल I think there is some technical issue with the song because this particular song that we were talking about that's what we call it Sawal, which is a conclusion of the story Dastan. So, what do you think, Sonia? What is Sawal? Like, what is the Sawal that you are fighting for?
ये इतना सेंसिटिव टॉपिक टच कर दिया है ना एंड यू गाइज हैव टेकन लाइक ये सोचा नहीं था कि you'll take us back so much into the thought process of I thought we were just going to enjoy some good music but it is such a thought provoking music मैं तो actually सोचने ही लग गई like in all the trip that you think so I think सवाल की तो यार ऐसे है कि इतने सारे हो जाते हैं, but all I am actually thinking of a musician's journey in this process, that like how beautifully you guys are able to articulate and put together such deep experiences. Like
Thank you
आपने
so
अपनी
much.
पूरी journey of all these trips that you've had, and Blue Door has, Kal, Bhay, fear, anxiety, hopes, all of these things that we've just heard in this time, you put it all so together. And I think hum non-musician and non-artist log, we just keep wondering कि मेरे पास ये सवाल क्यों आ रहा है, ये मैं कहाँ फंस गया, मैं कहाँ गया, and you just process it so beautifully. How do you do that? What's your process that
It's
you
just
apply?
emotion. It's just
Yes, वो तो
emotion. So
सबके पास
this,
होते हैं, but
I don't know. Somehow, वो कहता है ना कि एक है जो दिखता है और एक है जो लिखता है. So there is one another Baava inside me of this Hansal's body that he writes. He takes
yeah,
out the lyrics. He takes out the emotion in form of lyrics and music. So this very story of Dastan, I actually felt personally really, it's really close to my heart, because this is one of my story when I went to one of the very remote village of Sikkim and in mountains, and I stayed there, and I was just living the lifestyle, the tribals, the Lepcha community used to live there, of this, the tribe of Sikkim. And that's when I realized that this is so beautiful. Like, where am I? Like, this is what I want. This happiness. Like, उनके पास पैसे नहीं थे, ना उनके पास रहने को पक्का मकान था, ना उनके पास खाने को फैंसी खाना था. But at the end of the day, they used to enjoy like anything. And I was like, हमारे पास सब कुछ होते हुए हम लोग हर बार करीब करते, हमेशा रोते रहते हैं.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
true. I like, just to add, I have spent a large part of my life in the Northeast, and just essay, just the curiosity took me to the Northeast, and exactly यही, like पूरा दिन निकाल देते हैं वहाँ के लड़के एक मुर्गी पकड़ने के लिए, एक
I know,
मुर्गी,
I
like
know, I know.
from morning to evening, they वो कर रहे हैं, and they're so content. उसके बाद वो जो वो मुर्गी खाते हैं, that's like the end of thing. And I think those very, very few delicacies, you guys have captured it so beautifully in the experience. I think we're going to take them back. So let's
Okay.
let's enjoy
Let's
the
try
last
the
part.
fifth song,
Yeah.
Sawal. Yes.
Yes.
I think the audio, there is some technical issue with the audio, I guess. So
Yeah.
we have this constraints that because this sawal is so loud and so big that a single person can't handle it. So we just prefer going with this sawal together all the time, and that's why we have this pre-recorded version of sawal for you guys.
Yeah, we will
Yes.
just hear it in a few seconds. I
Yeah.
mean, it's almost like this is also a miracle that the technology is there to, help stitch out so many things. You're sitting here, Mayank is sitting somewhere else, and we are hearing your
I know.
music all together. So थोड़ा बहुत glitches तो चलता है. It's absolutely
नहीं
okay.
नहीं ठीक है, because
Yeah.
सवाल can always wait. Once you have jawab, you always want that free buffer time to enjoy that jawab for quite a
Yeah.
long time. So probably we'll just keep the audience on,
नहीं,
you know,
probably
on
probably audience के सवाल अभी पनप रहे हैं, like आपने इतनी जल्दी सवाल पूछ लिया, like I was very surprised. I'm sure, I think it is a good time for all of us to think through कि है क्या हमारा सवाल, and probably आपका वो जो last version होगा उसमें we will be able to find our answers.
hopefully you will find your answer, or probably you will believe, you're left with a bigger question mark for yourself.
That's also such a good space to be in, right?
I know, I know.
Like we are so afraid of these question answers also ना, like क्यों सवाल करना है, क्यों सोचने में मगजमारी क्यों करनी है दिमाग की.
So they call it like rather than just running away from your questions and queries, just face it. And I think it's time to face it again.
Right. Let's check with
Yes.
Mayank. Maybe can we try, have you guys perform the last part?
Let's try.
Yeah.
Mayank, if Mayank is ready. Yeah, so this Sawal we are talking about. So, as we have told you that there are different colors and different emotions of the song. So, with each song, we have this time zone. So, let's see, Dastan was like late in the evening, going with the wind of evening breeze and all these things. Then, Jahan was like a morning song or a daytime song because it was a very happy, gloomy on wall. Then Kal was comparatively a darker one, like sunset time song. Jawab was like before going to bed. Like once you get your Jawab, you can sleep peacefully.
Yeah.
So that's why we call it Jawab. And then Sawal again happens when you again wake up in the morning because it's a new day, new question. So this particular song, Sawal, we call it a morning song because, yes, and you'll get to know about it more when you listen to it. So the lyrics also tells you that chal khada kyun hai bhai, nayi subah aayi. So this is a new morning. Just why you stopped here? Like तुम आगे जब बढ़ ही रहे थे तो रुक क्यों गए? क्योंकि तुम्हें तो जवाब मिल गया था. You got that clarity कि तुम्हें वहां जाना है, यहाँ रहना है. But अब जब मिल चुका है, उसके बाद वापस से why you are hesitating?
Yeah. That's also part कि मिल जाता है, but then also we don't know कि मिल गया, and we should just stop there. Correct. And now we can proceed with life.
Yes,
awesome.
yes.
I think
Mayank is there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Over to you guys.
Thank you. चल खड़ा क्यों है भाई, चल नई सुबह आए, ना जाने कब तक यूं ही आएगी मुश्किल घड़ी, सोचेंगे हम फिर वही, हो जाए गुम फिर कहीं, जिंदगी कैसा सवाल, सब दूर ये है, कर दे वो दिल जो करे, या फिर से शिकवे भरे, चल खड़ा क्यों है भाई, चल नई सुबह आई, जिंदगी ये जो है कल है ना परसों है, जान ले, जीने के दो पल ये मिलते ना अरसों, तू मान ले, ख्वाबों को बांधे है फर्जों की कर्जों की बेड़िया, दुनिया की ये रस्में और वो खाने दस्तक ये खुद को ये तुमसे ये सुबह आए, फिर तू रोए और पछताए, ना जाने कब यूं आएगी ऐसी घड़ी, सोचेंगे हम फिर वही, हो जाए गुम फिर कहीं, जिंदगी कैसा सवाल है, सब दूर ये ही बवाल है, कर दे वो दिल जो करे, या फिर से शिकवे भरे। चल So that was सवाल. कर दे वो दिल जो करे या फिर शिकवे भरे. We tried to do it.
Yeah, I think Hansal saved it. There was a lag, and I think Hansal saved the entire thing because he was accommodating that lag while singing, and that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, see that it was flawless. Like, I mean, it's just because we had talked about it, so we anticipated, but it was like really flawless. See, I mean, that's what we all have to, and I know artists are anal about everything, but we also have to realize that we are working with limited bandwidths. We are working across different things. So it's okay. It's obviously not, and even to the audience, you know, like we can't compare these things to the live gigs and the live concerts where we have all the right speakers and the right mics and the right wires. We don't have anything right now, but that just doesn't take away anything, because the way you guys have written it, the way you guys that's what Mayank, you were troubleshooting it, and we were talking that you know it really takes an artist to put together these thoughts the way you guys can do. Like, I mean, journeys are plenty. We all have journeys. We all have memories. But to be able to write it, to compose it, to be able to narrate something which ना कि सिर्फ आप महसूस करते हो, बट आपके शब्दों में हम सब भी उसी तरह से महसूस कर पाते हैं. You know, like आप लोग भी ऐसा म्यूजिक कंपोज किया, सुनाया, बट जब मैं उसको सुन रही हूँ तो I can fit my life into it, and I'm sure all the people here are able to fit bits and pieces of their life, and that's the incredible work that you guys do. Thanks for sharing that.
So much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah. Really nice.
Talking about this composing music and how hard it was. It was like we were so much invested in this music and the lyrics and the song that I just want to share this little experience of ours, that while we were composing Sawal and Kal, specifically Kal, the Kal was so, actually that anxiety used to come to us, like it used to hit us so hard that हम लोग आधे घंटे से ज्यादा ये सॉन्ग पे काम नहीं कर पाते थे एक सिटिंग पे. Like we had to take breaks. We had to take breaks after each half an hour of the session while composing Kal, because it was so dark for us.
Draining. It used to drain you guys.
Yeah, exactly. And finally, वो जब तक उस मूड में नहीं आ सकते, हम उस पे काम भी नहीं कर पाते थे. तो थोड़ा सा फ्रस्ट्रेशन जरूरी होता था कि टाइम खत्म हो रहा है, हमें टाइम वेस्ट करना था, क्योंकि शायद वो ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग कर करके मैंने कितने बार बोला कि गिव अप कर देते हैं ये गाना या चेंज कर देते हैं. तो जब वो चीज आती है, टाइम खत्म हो रहा है और टाइम वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, तब वो फ्रस्ट्रेशन आता था, तब वो मूड सेट होता था कि कुछ नहीं किया, और तब काल निकलता.
तब काल निकलता
जरूरी भी था और वो एग्जॉस्टिंग भी था.
Because तब आप एक्चुअली काल में घुस रहे थे. उससे पहले तो you were trying to be in that space, but you were not in that space.
Exactly.
Yes, we were the victim of Kal at that time.
I noted, Mayank, what you said when you were showcasing Kal was saying ज्ञान, you know, like ज्ञान की बातें नहीं करते हैं, you know, like as preaching, you know, let's not preach. That's so true. I mean, I noticed that, because when we are sharing something, you, me, everybody, we get into something that, oh, हमने figure out कर लिया, अब हम तुम्हें बताते हैं कि कैसे होती है, like life कैसे चलती है.
स्टोरी टेलिंग तभी ओरिजिनल रिटेन हो पाती है जब आप कुछ बताने की, मतलब ठीक है हमने पंचतंत्र और ऐसा पढ़ा है, लेकिन जो स्टोरी थोड़ी ग्रे में होती है ना, कि वो सही, वो भी सही हो सकता है, वो भी सही हो सकता है, क्योंकि लाइफ बहुत कॉम्प्लेक्स है. ऐसे इतना हमने जवाब के बाद सवाल रखा, जवाब पे खत्म कर सकते थे और एक अच्छा सा प्रवचन दे सकते थे, बट पता नहीं, मतलब ओपन एंडेड है सब कुछ.
नहीं, और वही अच्छा है ना, क्योंकि वो आप अगर आपको जवाब मिल भी गया तो it has opened another question, I'm sure, and that's the same for all of us. So we can't say that this has given any closure. So
Exactly.
yes, definitely. मतलब एक सवाल नहीं है जो लाइफ सेट कर लेगा.
Yeah. कोई भी एक सवाल. So is this?
अभी एक ही सवाल है.
हाँ, sorry, क्या?
नहीं, you go ahead.
No, I was just wondering, is this your first project together, Baava and Bluedoor, or there has been something else that we missed out on?
No. So as Baava and Bluedoor Project, this is our first project. This is our debut album, which is called Dastan. And already 3 songs are already out on YouTube. So the 2 songs that you heard, Jawab and Sawal, that is still like not yet released songs.
So we heard something that was not released. Amazing.
Yes.
Lucky us. Super.
Wow.
This is like lottery वाली खुशी होती है ना, इसमें release भी नहीं हुआ और सुन लिया हमने. Yeah.
Yes.
So great. So I mean, there's some industry colleagues who asked me, have you guys gotten distributors already in place for your music?
Not yet.
Okay.
So we are looking for someone.
Please.
We are looking for some aggregators and So we are looking for aggregators to get our music on some official platforms of audio platforms and all. So,
वो सुन रहे हैं जिनको मैं सुनाना चाहती हूँ वो सुन रहे हैं. So good. So here are the guys. So they haven't got the distributors yet, and I wanted to do. I'm curious, Baava, you have a day job. You have another job, and you also.
Yes. Yes, me and Bluedoor both.
Both, right?
Yeah. So we are not like full-time musician. We are musician. Also, we are. So I am a consultant at Ministry of Rural Development, Delhi. And I'm working for Ministry of Rural Development. I'm handling Mahatma Gandhi Narega employment scheme of Government of India. Yeah.
And I am an assistant professor at an architectural college. So, I mean, मेरी side की freelance की consultancy चलती रहती है. But main है कि I'm like a full day teacher and part-time musician. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So that's the life of a musician. There is bread and butter coming from somewhere else, and also not just bread and butter. I guess interest इतने सारे होते हैं. Like ये भी करना है, वो भी करना है, वो भी करना है, वो भी करना है. So शायद खाली पैसा भी एक चीज नहीं होती है, but the diversity and the interaction.
Definitely.
Yeah. One thing was कि we don't want to become an example that हम अपनी day job को hate करने से ये escape route निकाल रहे हैं.
Yeah, we love it.
Both are actually passionate about our day jobs. So I think as you said, humans have like created this hack कि हम multiple चीजें कर सकते हैं एक साथ.
Yeah.
So that's what.
Yeah, and being present.
We are really happy.
Like sorry.
We are really happy what we are doing. Like we don't want to leave this job what we are doing, and we are equally happy with music and both. Yeah.
No, you don't have to, because you're happy. Yeah, you're not doing it as a makeshift arrangement, and you're still creating the music that you want to. You're collaborating. You're living in different cities, but still, I mean, it's वो आपकी connection जुड़े हुए हैं. So nothing matters.
Yes. Yeah, we travel often.
Yeah.
अभी तो बेटा travel रुक जाओ. अभी तो we travel.
Don't ask, yeah. Don't ask us. Like we had three shows lined up, and really big shows lined up as Baava and Bluedoor Project, and those were like one of our first shows, and 3 different cities, and this lockdown has locked it all.
Yeah, this lockdown has really been. We called for it, but we really didn't know what was coming. This is really the big one. But कमाल हो यार, आप लोग आर्टिस्ट, मतलब आप लोगों के लिए नहीं अच्छा हुआ, किसी के लिए अच्छा नहीं हुआ, बट आप लोग हमें किसी के लिए अच्छा नहीं हुआ, बिल्कुल, but I think आज घर में बैठ के, like throughout the day, what are we doing? We are listening to music, we are watching movies, we are reading poetries, and there is 1 or 2 or 3 artists behind that. So I always really, I can't help it but give a hats off. तुम लोग नहीं होते तो हम लोग क्या करते इस लॉकडाउन में, कुछ होता ही नहीं है हमारे पास. Lovely.
Thank you so much.
So where can people follow you? Where can people see what you guys are up to? Do you share a lot? Or you थोड़े से careful हो?
We can share. So as of now, you can just follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. That's all. The places, Otherwise, I'm in Delhi. He's in Bangalore.
Yeah. मेरे घर मत आना.
Yeah, so the blue door will be closed for you all. Always. Yeah, but my doors are open.
Your doors are open and you're in Delhi.
Yeah, but you might not find me at home because I might be in mountains.
Yeah.
No, I think all of us will keep hearing your music and keep following you wherever you are, wherever the Blue Door is and wherever the Baava is, right?
Yeah. So you can just write down Baava and Blue Door Project on FB or Instagram. You can just find us there. Like it is. I think we are the only Baava and Blue Door project available on Google.
I'm sure. ऐसा तुम्हारा ही होगा.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Lovely. So all across, they're all across social media. We've just heard 2 of their unreleased songs. The Maitri Project is super kicked about it. Thank you for sharing your unreleased songs. I know they're very precious.
Also glad. Also great.
And we're going to make sure we spread it out to people. And all our industry folks that you heard, please, they're looking for distributors. And this is only their first album. So, yeah, please connect. Please put in your...
Yeah, we're working on another one now. We have another story in place.
Process continues.
It's already cooking?
Yeah.
Yes, something is cooking.
Lovely. So you have to now tell us when can we hear that? Whenever you're ready.
2021.
Yeah.
No problem. We'll wait. Whenever you guys are ready, Maitri Project would love to hear you guys back again with your
For sure.
Awesome. Great. So this was Dastan. Do you have to follow them all across Instagrams and the Facebooks and for the industry folks, yes, they're on Match My Talent as well. So feel free to connect professionally there as well, or any other network that you want to. And so we thank you both. Thank you so much for giving your time and working across all the troubleshooting and the technical difficulties, but really entertaining us.
Thank you so much.
And your format is sorry?
It's just Murphy.
Murphy.
हाँ,
उनको बिन बुलाए मेहमान उनको तो सभी जगह आना है. But really, it like I think I personally preferred that you guys you performed live together. It was just super good.
Would love to.
Lovely, great. Thank you. We'll catch you again. See you soon. All the best.
Thank you, Match My Talent. Thank you
so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Yeah, follow us on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook.
Everywhere.
This is Baava and Bluedoor.
Yep.
Baava and Bluedoor. Catch them everywhere. See you guys around.
Thank you so much. Good night. Take care, everybody. Stay safe.
Take care. Bye.